What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be flying an F-15 fighter jet from New Jersey all the way to a place called Camp Springs, Maryland, I believe is how you pronounce it. So if you want to see more type of content, let me know down below, and without further ado, let's jump into the video. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and start this aircraft up. If I sound a little stuffy, by the way, it's just because of allergies that I'm suffering from, which is no fun, but let's do this one, these down. That's on. It's been a while since I've flown this jet, so I'm not technically sure how to fully use it. It's similar to all the other ones though. See that. We're just gonna go ahead and do this, and then we'll just pull this back, startle up a bit, and then we'll go ahead and kind of let that kick in. We are in fact gonna be using the map, which is the one we've been using. I'm not sure how to use the actual map on this jet, so that's why we're using the game map. So online is there, so we're good to go on that. Zoom up just a bit, a little too much. Okay, so we'll just taxi, looks like to our left hand side, and then just take off and then do a left hand 180. You can hear it, she's starting up a little bit. I mean, it takes time. The other jet that I flew last time, a couple times in the previous videos, I think it's called the EX version. It's like more digital and everything. So this one, all the older ones, they start up really quick. This one, it just kind of is different. Let's see. Question is it on? Start the other one up too. It looks like it is. I'm not seeing any of these move at all, but we'll find out. All of these are at 0. Okay, it sounds like it's starting up. Definitely takes a minute. Anyways, I'll get back to you guys once we are at the takeoff strip. Alrighty guys, so we officially started up the engines and everything. It took a minute because I was having issues with looking at the instruments, so I found out that I was looking at the wrong ones. I was supposed to be looking at these ones right here, and I ended up looking at these ones, which do probably nothing. So we will officially start up. All PMs are good and everything, so let's go ahead and taxi ourselves to the takeoff strip and send it off. I need to pull my map out also because I don't know which way I'm going yet. Lower the fall down just a bit. And okay, there we go. Those are the plane that took off also a minute ago. Oh, that is blinding me. Hold up a second. That's blinding me. Okay, there we go. Still is blinding, not as bad though. Let's check it out real quick. Alright, we're gonna go straight up and then just turn around. Okay, cool. Let me I'm gonna time this because I'm not sure how long it's gonna take. Alright, starting the timer now, and we are taking off. Get straight real quick. Alright, 3, 2, and 1. Full on. There we go. And just controlling the back end a little bit. 120, 130, 140, 160 already. Very fast. Okay, pulling up now. Oh gosh. Hard takeoff. Wasn't the best. It's been a while since I've flown a jet also. Alright, flaps coming up real quick. And we are gonna climb to probably about 20,000 feet. I am in fact flying this by hand, so it's gonna take a while. Let me zoom out of the map real quick so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Alright, so we're gonna just kinda just do this left hand real quick. And we should be good. There's an aircraft in front of me and you can see it on the map. I can't see it, I can't get a visual of it, but there's one flying. Alright, hold tone. I'm trying to go a little bit easy just so I don't pass out. Alright, and we should be good to go. Let me pull out just a bit. Okay, yep. And we're gonna go straight. Level ourselves out a little bit. Oh my gosh, my guy's struggling. We're gonna climb ourselves up a bit. Maintain that altitude stuff. I might have to adjust my trim on this also, just to be safe. 17,000, 18,000. Okay, let me go ahead and lower that back just a bit. Go to the middle section. Not too bad of a day to fly though. It is very beautiful uphill. Nice beautiful clouds and everything, so. Let me go ahead and close out my map real quick. I'm gonna have to adjust my trim, I think, on my throttle. Let's close this out. A little wobbly. Hold on, let me blow that down a lot more. Try to stabilize it a little bit. We're at almost 35,000 feet. That's really high. We're just gonna maintain this right here. Alright, we should be good. Stick is very sensitive also. But not too bad of a day. Got a bunch of clouds and everything. Hopefully it's a nice smooth landing where we get to. Anyways, me zoom back a little bit also. Anyways, I'll get back to you guys once we're a little bit closer to our airport and everything, our destination. It's going to be a while. Alright guys, we're about halfway to our destination. As you can see, it is not too bad. I mean, it's still cloudy and everything. So I was flying for a second. I started coming down from like the altitude of 23,000. Because when I took off, I was at 30-something thousand, so I needed to come down a bit. So we are at, if you can't see that, we're at like 18,300 feet in between that. So let me check real quick. Oh, I can check right here also. I have to zoom up more though. I'm at 18,000 something feet. It's harder to tell just because this plane is always kind of moving a lot with its altitude. It's never actually staying. I did also adjust the trim also with it. So I would say we're in the low like 17,000 range and at 412 knots. So I'm just trying to keep this aircraft above 10,000. So like I said, it's been a while since I've flown this aircraft also, but beautiful day to fly, not bad. So according to SimBrief, I think this flight would take like maybe 30 minutes, I want to say. I'm not technically sure, that's why I'm timing it, just to see how long it takes. But, well, it could take maybe even 15 minutes, not sure, but anyways, I'll get back to you guys once we're a little bit closer. Alright guys, we're close to our destination. At the moment, I'm trying to find the airport, and I need to come down more. I was at like 10,000 feet, now I'm coming down to probably about 5,000, maybe 1,000, more like it. It says that my airport's straight ahead, so I'm just going to come down to altitude and then lower my speed and everything, so that way I can see what I'm looking at. I don't know if you guys can see the map at all. I've been having some issues with this map also, so let me go ahead and fix that real quick. You might be able to see it now, but it's straight ahead, so got a couple of clouds too. Go ahead and close this out real quick. Let me lower my throttle just a bit also. Pull my speed brake real quick just to slow myself down a little bit more. We should be good to go. This is kind of what it's like trying to find an airport. Well, pretty much what it is like. But anyways, I'll get back to you guys on final approach when we're about to land. Alright guys, final approach. Trying to land this without getting too shaky with it. So I feel like I'm struggling a little bit. Cutting the engine a little bit, pulling the spoiler out. Gonna try to make this nice and smooth as possible. Okay, there we go. It's a lot better. Just gonna slow myself down a little bit. This is in fact a long one-way, so I don't really got to worry about trying to stop completely. I'm gonna go ahead and stop right now. So the best thing about long one-ways too is that you don't need to actually worry about stopping too quick. Slightly just putting the brake on just a little bit. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here. Parking brake on, just right there. Spoiler down, and we should be good to go. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.